Tonight, we are tracking Hurricane Beryl as it closes in on the southeastern Caribbean. The hurricane hunters have been flying into the storm all weekend, gathering data for National Hurricane Center forecasts. People in the storm's path are busy getting ready too, boarding up shop windows and filling up cars with gas. Government officials are pleading with people to take shelter, and the National Hurricane Center says this is a very dangerous situation. Chief Meteorologist David Paul is joining me now. Dave, last night I was here with Cheetah. It was a hurricane. It was Category 1. It got pretty strong pretty quick.
Cranked in a hurry.
Yep.
Unusually warm water and really perfect upper level winds. They're very, very light, so nothing to rip the storm apart, nothing to disturb the rotation. It's a good scenario for a hurricane to strengthen. And that's what we've seen. And folks in St. Vincent and Barbados are doing the right thing to batten down the hatches out there. Heat advisory in effect again tomorrow. We're going to deal with heat. We may also deal with a thunderstorm here tomorrow. We'll get to that in just a second. But first of all, start tomorrow morning with a big glass of water. Heat index is going to go to 108 to 112, and outdoor activities, if you got to work in this, take frequent breaks and just check on each other, and there's no need to overdo it. Current temps outside, Bush 87, Sugar Land 85, Conroe's 82. Factor in the humidity, and it feels like 89 in Conroe. Sugar Land feels like 97. Galveston feels like 99 on this summer Sunday evening. Quiet overnight. This is 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Upper 70s, low 80s. We'll start the morning very warm and humid. And we go into lunchtime tomorrow, just hot and humid, low to mid 90s. Notice these scattered showers here coming across the Texas-Louisiana border. There's a little disturbance here, and some of the models, including this one, does pick up on the rain chance coming in here late in the afternoon, early evening. So about a 40% chance for a scattered shower going into 4, 5, 6 o'clock. Take an umbrella with you tomorrow just in case the afternoon does turn wet. Tropical satellite, 3 spots that we are watching. Chris has just been named our newest tropical storm, third one of June. Beryl, we've been watching all weekend. That's the powerful Hurricane Cat 4. That spot's got a 70% chance for development as it follows in Beryl's footsteps. We go here to the southern Gulf. This was named a depression earlier this afternoon. Now it's been upgraded to a tropical storm. Winds of 40. Low pressure has cut off down here. It's almost about to hit land. So this is only going to last a couple of hours, Tropical Storm Chris, and then move inland into Mexico. This is going to be a huge rainmaker for central Mexico. Again, flash flooding and mudslides here will be a serious threat the next 48 hours. This has had minimal to zero impacts here. Just hadn't been too far away and not close enough to get us much. We had an increased rip current threat today. That should settle down overnight tonight. Then we go out to Beryl. That's our Cat 4. Winds of 130. It's moving west at 20. I put this measure on here, so it's about 200 miles from the Lesser Antilles, moving west at 20. They've got about 10 hours until the center of Beryl reaches the Lesser Antilles Islands, the gateway into the Caribbean Sea. It's Cat 4. These are hurricane warnings in red that are up, bridge down to Scarborough, and then tropical storm warnings up as well. As it's going to make the impacts there early and mid-morning tomorrow. Forecast track from the Hurricane Center keeps us on a steady path to the west-northwest as a major hurricane all the way south of the island of Hispaniola, grazes by Jamaica as a Cat 2. It may hit Cancun or Cozumel as a 2. That would be Thursday. That's 4 days out. And then the forecast cone does now take it into the southern Gulf as a tropical storm with winds of 65 miles an hour going into Friday. That's 5 days out. After that, the uncertainty just grows too much. We're still not sure if this is going to impact directly the continental U.S. or Texas, but everybody in the western and central Gulf of Mexico, that's us, is paying very close attention to this forecast. Looking at the spaghetti plots, they're pretty tightly clustered into the Yucatan Peninsula. There are some outliers shoot the Yucatan Channel. There are other outliers that go into Honduras and Nicaragua. So it's something we'll just have to monitor carefully as we head through the next 5 days. What should you be doing with a forecast like this? Really, it's no different than when we begin a hurricane season. If you live on the coast, know your evacuation plan, know your route and where you would go if this or another hurricane were to threaten us. Inland, make sure you've got a 5-day supply of food, water, and medicine so you can stay put and safe where you are. And then everyone monitor the forecast once a day, each day. KHOU.com/hurricane is a great resource. You can go there right now, KHOU.com/hurricane, to get information on what should be in your hurricane kit and about evacuation routes and zones in southeast Texas. 98's the high tomorrow, 40% chance for a scattered thunderstorm late in the afternoon. The extended forecast, 98 Tuesday, 95 Wednesday, 97 on the 4th Thursday, and we stay hot going in through the rest of this week as we monitor the tropics carefully this week. Guys, back to you.